Welcome everyone to a new episode of Vvardenfell Quests and Adventures. Today we will showcase more quests from Hermits Request, a quest mod by the mod author darkelfguy. After a good night's rest, Nals, Laura and Luce are ready to work for the Hermit. They enter his shack.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Texan greets Nals, Laura and Luce, and as soon as they enter the shack, thanks them for the previous food delivery errand. He now needs some books for entertainment. He wants them to get 3 books. The Pig's Children, the Firmament, and Galerion the Mystic. He also gives them 250 gold to cover expenses. Laura makes notes in her journal, but she also does not buy his entire antisocial explanation. They exit the shack and have a chat. Laura dear, our best bet is to visit the bookshop at Balmora. Okay, Nals, but let's take the Solstheim, please. Sure, dear. Off they go to the Solstheim platform.
Wait for me.
Oh, I'm sure this is important, but I really must go.
Where would you like to go?
Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner for Nals.
Where would you like to go?
At Balmora, they dash off to meet Dorisa Darvel, the bookseller.
Oh, wonderful. Another wretched Outlander. Just what we need.
They ignore her racist remark and look for the books. Nals is able to find 2 books, The Pig's Children and Galerion the Mystic. He purchases both the books and exits the shop. Laura, we got 2 books, 1 more remaining. Dorisa suggested to visit the bookshop at Aldrun. I did not like her racist remark. Yes, these Morrowind Dunmer people are like that. Strange. The people in Cyrodiil are so nice. I miss Shading Hall. Me too. I would love to return to Shading Hall and settle down with you. But we did agree to stay here for a year and collect memories for life. Right. Yes dear, let's get to Aldrun.
Ask or get going.
Why, good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner. Tell me.
They take the Solstheim and reach Aldrun.
Hey, wait for me.
They find the bookshop owned by Codus Colonius.
Well, if you're looking for someone in particular in Aldrun, maybe I can tell you. I am Codus Colonus, bookseller.
They enter the shop and are happy to find an Imperial. They spend some time and talk about Cyrodiil. Codus gets the book, The Firmament, and Nals purchases a copy.
What now?
They thank Codus and take the Solstheim back to Balmora.
Where would you like to go? Good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner. Tell me your destination and I'll tell you.
Hey, wait for me.
They then enjoy another pleasant Solstheim ride to Sedanin.
Hey, wait for me. Hey, wait for me.
They go along the Urai River and reach the Bitter Coast.
Hey, wait for me.
The Silstrider gently navigates the waters of the inner sea and finally drops them at Sedanine.
This better be important, Dunmer.
After a relaxing ride, they water walk back to the Hermit shack.
You may speak.
Nals hands over the books and Texan thanks them and gives them an amulet of Mark as reward. Alright Laura, Texan gave us an amulet of Mark. Oh, that's fantastic reward, Nals. We can save a lot of money by using Mark and Recall spells. Let's hope we find a Recall amulet soon too. Nals and Laura are ready for the next task, so they enter the Hermit shack.
Yes, Outlander.
Texan wants them to retrieve an old sword from his family's ancestral tome. His grandfather, Sinsal Akasul, carried a sword called Venom Fang, which now rests at Akasul Ancestral Tome. Nals and Laura accept and Texan gives them a key to the tome which will unlock some doors. He also mentions that the Ancestral Tome can be found east and north of here. Texan then talks about his grandfather and two other members of the Akasul family who were interred at the tomb. As Laura and Luce exit the shack and make their way towards Sedanine. Near a swampy pond, they spot the Akasul Ancestral Tome. They enter the tomb and discover that the marsh has taken over the tomb's main section. They then find a door with a trap. Nals disarms it, and inside they find bone lords. Nals uses his Daedric spear, gets rid of them.
I'm listening.
After examining and looting the room, they check the other door.
No one can match me.
Nals and Laura use some shock magic to get rid of a skeleton champion.
No one can match me.
They then enter a large room which is also filled with swampy water.
No one can match me.
They deal with the skeleton champion here and look for the sword. And here it is, Venom Fang, one-handed long blade with poison enchantments. The Sinsal Akasul's sword will now belong to Texan Akasul. They exit the ancestral tomb and return to the hermit shack.
May I help you?
Texan is delighted to see Venom Fang and thanks Nals and Laura. He then gives them a valuable enchanted amulet, an amulet of recall. Nals, Laura and Luce exit the shack and admire their new shiny teleportation amulet.
Yes, Outlander. How do you do?
Nals and Laura visit Texan again and ask him about any secrets. To their surprise, he says he is a skooma addict and needs a daily dose of it. Texan wants Nals to take a stash of moon sugar and skooma, which is behind his shack.
Wait for me.
Nals goes behind the shack and finds a chest which contains moon sugar and skooma.
Wait for me.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Texan is happy that Nals has a skooma and rewards them with a ruby.
That's nice to hear. You honor me, thank you.
Nals and Laura visit Texan again and spend some time talking to him.
Thanks, thank you.
They genuinely feel bad for Texan, a skooma addict living by himself here. Texan trusts them and mentions a room at the Akasul ancestral tomb. He gives them a key and asks them to investigate the room. Nals and Laura visit the ancestral tomb again and find the locked door near the entrance. This time they were able to open the door. Inside, they find crates with moon sugar, skooma, and other contraband. On the barrel is a note which reveals how Texan has been working with some skooma smugglers. Laura makes notes in her journal. Laura, so we are dealing with a smuggler here. The strange requests, the shack, the expensive rewards, it all checks out. Yes, let's confront him and hopefully we get some answers.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
At the shack, Texan admits to them that he fell in with a sketchy group who recruited him into their smuggling operation. At that time, he got addicted to skooma, but now he realizes his folly and wants to leave the smuggling scene. He wants Nals and Laura to help him one more time. Texan asks Nals and Laura to kill the smugglers. Clearly disappointed at his request, Nals and Laura step out of the shack. Nals, do we really want to get involved here? Laura, if we go to the authorities, Texan's life is over. Let's see if we can go talk to these smugglers. They enter the ancestral tomb and find a note leading to a cave. Nearby, they find some miscellaneous items, some barrels, and a note. Laura, the smugglers seem to be monitoring Texan and also know about us. Let's end this now. Nals and Laura enter the corridor and spot the group. Nals activates his shield by casting the Serene Shield spell, which was given to him by Serene Velas. Nals walks slowly and approaches the smugglers like a boss. He hopes this show of bravado would intimidate them. The leader of the smugglers stops and questions Nals about his presence. Nals decides to talk tough. Texan sent me to kill you, but I will spare you for a price. The leader of the smuggler did not want to fight and gave 100 gold and asked Nals and Laura to spare them. Delighted with the outcome, they exit the cave and Laura makes a note in her journal. Nals, that was very risky, but I admired your courage. You stood up to them and they got intimidated. Well done. Thanks, dear. I think we need to thank Senindela's for scary shield spell. Let's visit Texan now.
A warm welcome to you.
Back at the shack, Texan was surprised when he got the news. He marveled at the persuasive powers of Nals and Laura. He rewards them with some gold and states that he has a clean sheet and wants to start afresh. Nals and Laura exit the shack and head back to say the need. After a day, they visit his shack just to check on Texan. But the shack is empty and they find a note. In the note, Texan mentions that he has decided to move in with his brother at Fareth. He also left the shack and all the items to Nals and Laura. Nals and Laura are happy that Texan is turning over a new leaf. They exit the shack. All's well that ends well, I suppose. Indeed, we did well, Nals. We were able to pull Texan from the bottomless pit he was falling into. Thank Divine Mara. Thank you, Divine Mara. And that ends the quest, Hermits Request. What an awesome quest mod by darkelfguy. I really enjoyed it. Have you guys played this quest mod? Do share your experience in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and Nals, Laura and Luce will see you guys next week with more cool adventures in Vvardenfell.